The program is Entertainment This Week. Thanks for joining me as I let you in on what's going on in the world of entertainment. You can join my lovely friends and I on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and on our blogspot. Today, it's all about music, and I'll be joined by the multi-talented lady, Dunnie. She's going to tell us about herself, her music, and much more. Right now, we'll go to Entertainment Tidbits. I'll be right back.
The Senate of New York State in America has passed a resolution tagged mourning the death of paramount novelist Professor Chinua Achebe, founder and pioneer of African literature. The legislative body says it pays tribute to the lives of esteemed individuals of international renown who distinguished themselves through their life's work, and foremost novelist Professor Chinua Achebe, best known for his 1958 novel Things Fall Apart, selling over 12 million copies around the world and having been translated into 50 languages, making him the most paraphrased African writer of all time, deserves that the legislative body pause in its deliberations to mourn the death of the paramount novelist as founder and pioneer of African literature. Again, it says, be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be transmitted to the family of Chinua Achebe. The document was circulated by late Professor Chinua Achebe's daughter, Ngozi Achebe, who works at Hahnemann University Hospital and lives in Seattle, Washington, on her Facebook page. Nollywood superstar Motola Jolade Kehinde has been listed on the 2013 Time magazine 100 Most Influential People in the World list as an icon. Popularly referred to as Time 100, the list is divided into various sections: titans, pioneers, leaders, icons, and artists. Omotola was cited as an actress, singer, and philanthropist who operates in the world's most productive English-language film industry, Nollywood, as the Queen. Omotola is said not to be spoiled by her fame as Africa's most renowned leading lady and has stayed Nollywood rather than going Hollywood. Omo Sexy has featured in about 300 movies, from the 1996 Mortal Inheritance to the 2010 super production Ije. Married to an airline pilot and a mother of 4, she juggles the roles with grace and still manages to be a great actress, singer, reality show star, and philanthropist through the Omotola Youth Empowerment Program. The federal government of Nigeria has launched a government services portal, www.services.gov.ng, as part of the initiatives for getting government online. Minister of Communications Technology, Mrs. Omobola Johnson, who launched the portal in Abuja, said it was in line with the mandate to deploy ICT to drive transparency in governance and improve the quality of public service delivery. Mrs. Johnson emphasized that government recognizes that e-government offers not just a new technology, but also a mechanism of transforming the way the government operates. She gave examples of nations that have taken this route of creating government service portal to include the United States, Britain, Canada, India, Singapore, South Africa, and Kenya. Nollywood star Jim Iyke is to star in a Kenyan blockbuster, My Life in Crime. Jim Iyke has been cast in the lead role for the Kenyan movie based on a bestseller novel series, My Life in Crime, My Life in Prison, and My Life with a Criminal, by highly acclaimed Kenyan author John Kiriamiti. As a result, he has been out in Kenya going from press conferences and galas to TV shows and radio interviews. Also, his reality TV series Unscripted is slated to commence. Slumdog Millionaire actor Anil Kapoor is to play in the lead role in the Indian remake of US hit counter-terrorism series 24. The 53-year-old's character will mirror that of Jack Bauer, the role made famous by Kiefer Sutherland. Kapoor, who played the quiz show host in Danny Boyle's Oscar-winning film Slumdog Millionaire, is producing the show set in Mumbai. The actor, who has starred in more than 100 Bollywood films in the past 3 decades, also features in the American 24 series, playing Middle Eastern leader Omar Hassan. I have stuck my neck out, Kapoor told Reuters about the remake, produced by his company Anil Kapoor Film. The original series started in 2001 and spanned 192 episodes over 9 years. The main set of the counterterrorism unit is a replica of the one in the US series, according to show producers.
Welcome back from Entertainment Tidbits. And with me in the house today, I have Dunnie, the multi-talented singer and instrumentalist who plays the drums and also the guitar. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
Okay, but before we get to you, let's have some gossip.
All right.
I want to talk about, good news. We've gotten our Nigerian Idol winner, the first male.
Yeah, that's good. Idol. That's good. Anyways.
Moses.
Yeah, I like the guy anyways.
Yes, he had a lovely voice.
Yeah, but representing for the girls, I wanted
Debbie Rice
to win. As
well. I also
yeah.
voted for Debbie Rice, but we have to admit that Moses was really good, and I think he deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves it. The only problem I have with Nigerian Idols is that they end up producing musical talents, but at the end of the day, we don't hear anything about them after a while. So I think they should just concentrate more on producing superstars and not just musicians.
Very right, and I hope, because it would be so sad if such a great talent would just,
go like that, like
die and we'll not hear about
see
it
Messi Chinwe. She's very good musician, but ever since she won, we've not heard anything from her. She's just there. Yikaonka as well, nothing. So I think this time around, they should just do something about that.
Yes, we're hoping that they actually put all their star power behind Moses.
Yeah.
And now for some rumors that were going on about Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne getting divorced, and now it has been confirmed they are not getting divorced. It's like this love is for life. Well, they will never. They are together forever.
Actually, I think first of all, if they've been married for like 30 years, it's too late to now say you want to divorce now.
Don't say that. Harrison Ford divorced his wife after like 3 decades.
Yeah, I don't think that's reasonable anyways. If you've been able to keep up with this man when he was in his 30s, now that he's 64...
And all mellowed out.
Yeah, you understand. And by the way, I think that guy has a lot of spiritual issues. He should always go to one nearest pastor and get himself delivered, because...
He's a rocker. He's a rock star.
That is not an excuse. That is not an excuse, man. At 64... I read his press release on Facebook, and it was like it was in a dark moment in his life. He was nasty to all his loved ones. That is what Lindsay Lohan is saying. That's what younger people are saying. At 64, you're saying that kind of thing. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, it should.
There's some deliverance centers.
Yeah,
Nigeria is the place to be.
I tell you.
Okay, then Sai has brought out a new single after Gangnam Style, Gentleman. Have you watched the video?
I watched the video, but I've heard the song.
Okay, I watched the video, and it was kind of like Gangnam Style, and even the beat. The beat sounds like Gangnam Style, yeah.
Sharp guy.
The formula worked before. He's gonna do it again,
course,
and he already has 6 million views on YouTube.
Man, that's awesome. I like the guy. He has some very intelligent.
And it was a funny video.
Yeah,
he was just playing pranks on people. You just be laughing your head off. So,
but I listened to the song. The song was, I don't know, it was just there.
Maybe it's the video that will get you to like the song.
Maybe, yeah.
But some pranks were really disgusting. I think people should watch it. Okay, and Rihanna cancels shows due to illness, fatigue, and you begin to wonder. Maybe she should spend some time concentrating on herself and less time, with the...
Well, you know that as a celebrity, most of these American singers, they have very, very busy and cumbersome schedules. So it's really hard to keep up. But most importantly, I think Rihanna should concentrate on herself, because there are some things that she's taking. She's an unrepentant
drama in her life, yes.
Yeah, she's an unrepentant weed smoker. So I think that alone is enough to get her sick and all that.
And she doesn't seem to even really hide it. And I'm wondering, isn't it illegal? And yet people are talking about it, but it's true. These things, as a celebrity, I think you have to kind of, eat right.
Yeah, exactly. Eat right. Fruit, vegetables. She's supposed to do all that, not, drinking and smoking weed up and down. I think it doesn't make sense.
Does the smoking weed also affect the voice?
No, well, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, but I don't think smoking anything is good to anybody's health. You understand?
And the voice, especially when the voice is your instrument.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, Beyonce is starting her tour. She's doing her Mrs. Carter tour, and I think it's still ongoing.
Yeah.
And she's been looking hot, and after the little fiasco with the bad song she did.
Okay, yes. I think Beyonce is beginning to lose track of herself. Because what made us love Beyonce is the fact that she has this good girl persona.
Yes.
And now that she's starting to swear in songs, and now she's wearing some nasty outfits on on tour in Serbia. I think it's just ridiculous. She's trying to look like Rihanna now.
Yes, there seems to always be that competition. Like she even said that the bad song that she did was like, well, of course, people were gossiping that it was to Rihanna again. And
you know why I wouldn't bother much about that is that when Rihanna came out, you know, before she became so big, she used to say that our role model is Beyonce. She used to be all about Beyonce. So I don't think Beyonce really needs to do all those childish things.
Yeah,
she
it's like
herself.
If Whitney Houston was still alive, it's like Whitney Houston arguing with
Beyonce, all this Jordan Sparks and all that. Yeah, so it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all.
Beyonce should just calm down.
Yeah, she should chill.
Do her music and forget about all the competition.
Besides, she's a mother now. She's supposed to be a role model to children. So
definitely. Yeah. We take a very short break to get some more tidbits, and then we'll be right back to learn some more about Dunnie.
The very popular live radio party on Ray Power Network, Grand Slam, is to be continued. This was announced by top radio host and owner of Kenny's Music, Kenny Babakek Ogungbe, on his daily radio show Primetime Africa. Kenny Ogungbe was in the studio with foremost rappers Mode 9 and Idris Abdul Karim and top DJs DJ Yodi and DJ Vinyl. They all cheered to the news and promised to back up the comeback of what used to be a mainstay on live radio in Nigeria. NTA Entertainment reached out to Kenny Ogungbe via his Twitter handle and he confirmed the news. The resurrected Grand Slam will now be held in different cities in Nigeria rather than be stationed in Lagos. Ray Power Radio will still feature Grand Slam as a regular Friday night music program. According to CKN Nigeria, popular entertainment lawyer Barrister Efere Ozako is dead. He died in the early hours of Thursday from what has been said to be cardiac arrest. Efere, popularly known for the "Waiting Lawyers They Do Serve" slogan, is one of the most respected lawyers on copyright issues in Nigeria. Reports say he complained of dizziness after returning from South Africa, and while being taken to the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, Luth, he collapsed and was pronounced dead on arrival. The entire law, media and entertainment industry have been thrown into mourning by Efere's death. May his soul rest in peace. Universal announced at its CinemaCon presentation that it has plans to produce a Pitch Perfect sequel that would hit theaters sometime in 2015. Pitch Perfect earned $112 million worldwide against a slight $17 million budget, and in the months since its theatrical run, it has kept hitting new high notes. According to Universal, the film has earned over $90 million across all home market platforms, and it currently stands as the studio's third highest grossing video-on-demand title ever, behind blockbusters Ted and Bridesmaids. Also, the Pitch Perfect soundtrack has sold over 636,000 copies and spawned a hit single, complete with its own music video, with Anna Kendrick's Cops. Kay Cannon, who penned Pitch Perfect, will write the screenplay for the sequel, but no other cast or crew have been revealed as of yet. Still, given the cast's recent MTV Movie Awards reunion, which notably excluded star Anna Kendrick, it's safe to assume that most of the major players will be back for a second round of choral comedy. Accolades have been streaming in for Australia's champion mare, Black Caviar, as the horse was retired after an impressive undefeated 25-win career. The 6-year-old sprinter, worth almost $8 million in prize money, bowed out after claiming her quarter-century victory at Sydney's TJ Smith Stakes. It marks the end of a record-breaking career for the wonder from down under, who transcended the sports pages to become one of the country's most beloved sporting celebrities. The super mare wasn't just a powerhouse on the track. She was a treasured personality who appeared on the cover of Vogue, launched a best-selling biography, and was named Sportswoman of the Year by Sydney's Daily Telegraph. The first book printed in America is expected to fetch up to $30 million when it goes under the hammer in New York later this year. The Bay Psalm book, which was printed in Massachusetts in 1640, is one of 11 remaining copies in a translated version of the Book of Psalms. The book has not appeared at auction since 1947, when it sold for a record-breaking $151,000. In today's money, it would be the equivalent of $1.56 million. At the time, it was the highest price paid for a printed book. John James Audubon's Birds of America, which sold for $11.5 million in December 2010, currently holds the world auction record for a printed book. There were 1,700 copies of the original Bay Sam book, of which 11 are now left in various degrees of completeness. The book will tour various cities in the US before the auction on November 26.
I'll never let you go, baby, you are my fellow, dear, call me on, you're one of a kind, you are my fellow, I'll never let you go, never let you go. Never let you go, never let you go, never let you go, yeah. Darling, you are the core of my being, the air that I breathe, the rhythm to my heartbeat, honey. It's so sweet when you're with me that I don't want you to leave, yeah. It's like you cast a spell on me, but I swear I'm loving it. Oh, 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 oh. I know you love me, that's for sure, but you got me wanting more of your love. You are my fellow, dear, call me on. You're one of a kind. You are my fellow. I'll never let you go.
Welcome back, and it's all about Dunnie. So, Dunnie, you are a songwriter,
Yeah.
a singer,
Yes.
a multi-instrumentalist,
Yes.
a rapper.
Yes.
That I just want,
You
I want to
love that.
see.
Okay, no problem. I could drop some bars if I leave. Yeah.
And then a record producer.
yeah, I produce too.
Okay, so how do you do all these things and do them so well?
Okay, I think number one thing is it's not by my power, it's not by my might, it's just God's grace. You
Yes.
get so
All praises be to
yeah,
God.
to God, definitely. I'm not going to take the accolades, but I just think it just comes to me naturally. Like I like it when I just get an inspiration and I just make my beats and I sing and I rap and I perform and I play my guitar. I just do something.
And hit those drums.
Yeah, I do that in church anyways. I do that just in church, you know. Now in church I do that. So that's just it for me.
Hey,
It's,
I just wonder, what did you actually study in?
okay, I'm still in school. I'm studying
Okay.
sociology.
Okay.
Yeah, University of Abuja.
That's nice.
Thank you.
And which of your skills do you think is like most important? Like which one do you like the most?
Like, okay, I don't know, but I just like the combination of everything, you know. I can't say that it's this one I like. It depends on the mood. Sometimes, you know, I'm feeling so good, I feel like singing. Sometimes I'm feeling, you know, I'm feeling myself, I feel like rapping and all that. But when it comes to writing, I prefer writing songs that I sing. But when it comes to performances, I like performing rap, so,
Well,
yeah.
how has it been for you career-wise? Like, has the music industry been very accepting? Have you gotten some, you know, made some headway into the music industry?
Yeah, definitely. It's, you know how it is now. It's been, you know, very rocky, but I believe that slow and steady wins the race. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I believe that no problem. In due time, I'm going to get the accolade that I deserve. But right now, I'm still working more on building myself and making sure that I'm grounded, so that when it comes like
You're laying
that,
the foundation
you
for the superstructure.
You get me, ba. So that is exactly what. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm hopeful, waiting on that day.
Now, looking at the music industry, who do you like? Who is your mentor? Who do you admire? And then who puts you off?
I do a lot of things, so I look up to a lot of people in different areas, but I'll just mention a few. I love Missy Elliott. You know, I see myself, like, a lot of myself in her because she's a producer, she sings and she raps. And you understand? I love her. I love Lauryn Hill as well.
Yeah, I love
she
her.
does that too.
And
She
her voice.
sings. Yeah, her voice is heavenly. And I love Beyonce. I love her stagecraft, you know, her performance and all that.
She's a hard worker, one of the hardest.
I think she's the Michael Jackson, female Michael Jackson, you know, definitely. So she's wonderful. But when it comes to Nigeria, I admire Two-Face a lot. It's the longevity thing. It's been there, #1 for a long time.
Most people actually fade out after one
You get,
hit.
so it's not really easy to keep it rolling like that. So I love that about him. I love Wajay. Wajay has a lovely voice as well. So Tiwa Savage, every woman in the entertainment industry, I love them because it's not easy.
Being a woman in a male-dominated industry.
So if you have to work, if a man has to work 2 times, you have to work like 20 times.
Yeah.
You understand? So any girl that is really doing it, man, big ups to you. Big ups. Yeah. So I love.
Okay. What about who puts you off?
Okay, I'll just generalize it. Like, see, people that abuse music. Like, music is supposed to be an instrument to reach out to people. If you're not using that instrument as a mode of destruction, I don't like it. Okay. If you're abusing music, you are sending out wrong messages. Forget the fact that children are actually listening to you, children are looking up to you. You know, I don't like it. You know.
Okay,
like I'm not gonna mention names.
Okay.
Yeah.
So women who tend to just classify themselves as sex objects, you kind of...
No, I don't. I frown at that. Even though I love Beyonce's stagecraft, you understand, but I don't like her. All that persona, all this sexiness. It's not essential. You get, wow.
Okay, what are you working on right now?
Right now, I just shot a video for my new single, Never Let You Go. So definitely by next month, it should be out. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I'm still recording. I keep recording. I hope I'm going to keep recording till I, you know, meet my Father in heaven. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm recording and I plan on shooting more videos, you know, and then the album is going to drop this year too, after I've gotten enough buzz around.
Do you have an album name yet?
No name yet, because I'm still recording, so I don't just want to put out a name and then later I'll change it and all that,
So your album is coming out this year. So where do you think your career will be in the next 10 years?
In the next 10 years, I'll be like 31. Okay, so I don't know. I guess in the next 10 years, I should be at that. I should get the respect that I deserve, because the next 10 years, I need to be at the #1 spot, not...
You have screaming fans.
You understand? The next 10 years, I don't want to be just the #1 female artist in Africa. I want to be the #1 artist. I don't want anybody to judge me based on my gender or anything. I want to make a mark. I want to be like, children can look up to me and say, I want to be like that girl, you get? Yeah, so in the next 10 years, that's what I want to be. Yeah.
These are tall dreams, but I believe that you can do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Since you say you can do it. And you definitely have some special talents that most people do not have.
Yeah, I guess. Thank God for that. Yeah, thank you.
So I wish you all the best. All of us here wish you all the best. You have our support.
Yeah,
just let us know when the album launch is coming out.
All right, no problem. And I hope to come back here if you guys are welcome.
We hope to have you.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Join me again next week for all you need to know about your favorite celebrities on NTA Entertainment. Bye and see you next week.